Hey guys, it's Dessi and Bobby, and today we're gonna make my gluten-free, dairy-free brownies that are entirely sweetened with dates. We posted the recipe on our blog and Instagram, and you guys loved it, so we decided to make a video for it.
Yep, these are fantastic. They're cakey, delicious brownies, like Dessi said, sweetened with dates, little extra chocolate chips on top. The entire batter is mixed in the food processor, and judging by the reaction on the blog and Instagram, you guys are gonna love this. But before we get to the recipe, today you should have the cookbook in your mailbox waiting for you guys. We can't wait for you guys to get your hands on this. So many of you guys have been supporting the book that it's been a #1 new release on Amazon for like 3 weeks right now. But we need one more favor from you guys. It turns out Amazon loves reviews. So after you get your book and you look it over, click the link down below. Go to the page on Amazon and leave a review. Hook us up, that way we can spread the love, and then anyone searching for weight loss cookbooks or keto will land on this one, and we can totally get some good recipes in their hands. So thank you, and we're blown away by the support. Less talking, more brownie making. Do it, Des.
All right, so first we start with about 12 ounces of dates. And I'm already soaking these in hot water. I did that earlier. I poured some hot water over them, and we're gonna let them sit for about 10 minutes so they really soften. The dates that I'm using are called medjool dates, and I got them from Trader Joe's. They're really good. They're nice and meaty.
Art said they have them at Costco too now, which I have to look because that would be the best price ever.
Do you wanna help me, babe?
Yes.
So the first thing we wanna do, by the way, this whole recipe is mixed in the food processor. That's all you need to have.
Pretty amazing. Do you think it'd work in a Vitamix blender or like a powerful blender?
Yeah, it should work. Yeah, it should work in a powerful blender. We want these days to get blended and turned into a paste.
And if you watch the sweetener video from last week, you'll see that date is a low glycemic sweetener, and we like it a lot because it has that kind of like caramely, really complex flavor like maple syrup. But hey, if you wanted to use maple syrup for this or coconut sugar, they can do that too, right?
Yeah, but the point is you want to use dates.
That's right. Scratch what I said. You're using dates. It's been decided. The oven is preheating at 350 degrees right now. As soon as we mix it up, we'll put it in a prepared baking dish and pop it in.
And as you can notice, I'm in my 3rd trimester, and dates are fantastic to eat in your 3rd trimester. It said that they ease labor and delivery. To all the 3rd trimester pregnant mommies to be, definitely load up on dates.
Dates and brownies.
Those last few weeks of pregnancy.
I don't think you have to twist any mommy's arms to be eating date brownies in their 3rd trimester.
All right, so make sure you save this hot water. We're gonna use a little bit of it while blending the dates.
So Art, I'll just measure out now a 1/4 cup of that-ish, and just keep that on the side. And then go ahead and add some of the reserve soaking liquid to make it nice and loose. And just scrape down the sides really quick and make sure everything is evenly blended.
And this is how it should look like.
It looks like baby food. So 2-for-1 video. We're doing brownies and baby food.
Next up, we're gonna add 4 eggs, 1 at a time.
Good quality eggs. These are pasture raised. If you live in Chicago, go to Whole Foods and get this brand of pasture raised eggs. They're actually even better than Vital Farms. They have twice the amount of room per hen, and they're cheaper. So that's why I say, like in the eggs video, find locally sourced eggs around you. They're gonna be more local and cheaper than getting Vital Farms, but if all you can do is Vital Farms, it's still better than anything else. So I like to crack it into a ramekin first, that way if any shells are in there, you can fish them out. So we'll add 4 eggs, 1 at a time to the blender. Just scrape down the bowl one more time, and then blend it up.
Next up, 1 cup of coconut oil, melted, and make sure it's not hot because it's gonna
scramble the eggs. And make sure it's virgin coconut oil, not processed refined. And then one of my favorite ingredients, look at this, Art. This is vanilla bean paste. It's the seeds of like hundreds and hundreds of vanilla beans in a little bit of solution there. It does have a touch of sugar, so you can use vanilla extract if you want, but the flavor of this is amazing. So let's add 2 teaspoons of that.
All right, we're gonna blend.
All right, now measure 2/3 of a cup of unsweetened cocoa powder. Just make sure it's unsweetened and add that to the food processor. All right, that looks great. Now it's time to add the flours that make this gluten-free. So it's gonna be two different ones. It'll be fine almond flour. Buy this at Costco, best price you will ever find. And millet flour, which is gluten-free. You can find Bob's Red Mill makes that, right?
Yeah.
So that's pretty easy to find, but judging by the comments on the blog and Instagram, what would be a replacement for millet flour?
So if you guys can't find millet flour, you can replace that with any kind of all-purpose gluten-free flour.
And the one from Costco's, once again, is the best price. All right, so I'm gonna measure a half a cup of almond flour and add that to the processor, and then measure a half a cup of the millet flour.
I like millet because it gives the brownie a nice texture. And other baked goods as well.
What would happen if you used 100% almond flour?
Should work. I just haven't tried it.
It would just be a little lighter maybe in texture.
All right, let's add some salt.
Yep, here, here's a little bit of unrefined salt, and baking soda will be the last ingredients.
So half a teaspoon of salt, a teaspoon of baking soda.
It's easy. It's like,
yeah.
I forgot how easy it was. All right, blend it up one more time.
So our batter is done. We'll let it sit for about 5 minutes so all the flours can hydrate nicely. And then we'll pour it in our baking pan.
Sounds good. All right, this is my favorite part, the flowing of the liquid chocolate lava into a parchment-lined 8x12 baking dish. If you guys want a secondary brownie fix, Dessi and I have a video and a recipe from how many years ago? That was like 6 years ago. It's almost embarrassing. I don't want to show you guys for her classic gluten-free, dairy-free chocolate brownies. It's my favorite brownie recipe ever because it straddles that line between cakey and fudgy perfectly. These are great too, but these are more cakey. I'll put that link down below just for the recipe, not for the video because I'm too ashamed of that one. And then smooth out the batter all the way to the edges.
Top of the brownie with a cup of chocolate chips. How's that, babe?
So good. I love it.
Taste the dates?
Yeah, it's like sweet, but it has that complex flavor of the dates. Why would I put this in the dishwasher, right? Human dishwasher kind of job. All right, this goes in the oven for 40 to 45 minutes at 350 degrees. All right, it's been 40 minutes. Let's see if it's done. Just stick it with a toothpick, and if it comes out clean, exactly like that, it's done. Let's yank it from the oven. All right, you guys, this looks and smells amazing. Now, as Tom Petty says, the waiting
is the hardest part.
As much as we want to cut into this right now, it's just too hot, so we gotta wait about 15 minutes.
All right, the brownie's still warm, but we can't wait. So let's cut a piece.
All right, grab a piece, everyone. Wow. They're so good.
This is the moment I've been waiting for.
I know, ours been really jonesing for this, you guys. They're cakey and soft and fudgy. The flavor of that date, though, is so nice. It just adds that nice, complex flavor that's not all one note like you normally get with sugar. The melted chocolate chips are the bomb. Wow, yes, you need that in your pie hole, guys. The recipe is down below. Also down below, the link for the book on Amazon. Hook us up with those reviews. The reviews really matter. I'm gonna calculate the macros, put them down there too. It ain't keto, it ain't low carb, but it is refined sugar free and delicious, right, Art?
Oh yeah.
Share this video. Sharing is caring. 2 more videos going below us right now. But Art, Dessi, Baby Flav, and Baby Bobby, we'll see you very soon. Until then, hashtag keep on cooking, mad love, and peace.